Hey y'all ready to get to know me a little bit? All right, let's get into it. So I am originally from Brooklyn, New York. That's where I was born and raised. Okay, I'm a Brooklyn girl, and I will always be a Brooklyn girl regardless of where I've lived, where I live now, which I live in New Jersey. I'm not far from Brooklyn. I'm not far from New York. That's how I prefer it for now. Who knows? I might relocate one day. But I'm very yeah, I like being close to home. Brooklyn is home to me. I am 45 years old and I will be 46 next month, baby. June is my birthday month. So as I stated in a previous video, I will be doing another giveaway for my birthday. It's good to give. I'm a giving person, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give another package for my birthday. So we'll talk about that at a later time. I am divorced. I have been divorced for a decade. And out of that marriage, I have one child who is now a teenager. So I'm a mom of one. And I don't really see that changing. Just be 46 next month. Okay. Now I understand that people have babies. I even had an aunt that had a baby in her, was she 50 or going on 50? One thing about the women in my family, no one looks their age. So no one would even think anything when they saw her pregnant, right? But me, I'm like, girl, what? Whoa. But it happens. Life happens. But I have no plans for that. I don't know what God's plans are for my life, but that's not on my agenda anywhere. I'm single and I'm not even really dating. Like I'm just, people are always coming at me, but I don't know. There's one person that has piqued my interest, but life, I learned you gotta just let it play out sometimes. I have like a controlling personality. I feel like I need to be in control of things for things to be right. I'm not one of those, how some people are just like real aloof and they just go with the flow. I'm not that. I have to have some type of control over the situation or I feel out of control. Okay. So I don't know, but I'm good where I'm at. I'm good where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? People catch your eye here and there and some people stand out and you're like, okay, but I'm fine if I'm in a relationship and I'm fine if I'm not. And all women need to be able to be fine with both. It took time because I was like, I stayed in a relationship. I mean, I stayed from young, like, when you first start dating, I stayed in a relationship. So to be comfortable with not being in a relationship and still doing me, and that does not mean you don't want one. That means that your life is good with or without a man. You're good. You want the companionship, but you're good. So that's that. Okay. And then as far as my occupation, I work in sales for a national company, and I used to do customer service, and then I was a case manager, and then I ended up being in sales. So I've been with the same company, but I don't see me, doing this until retirement. Not at all. Sales is very stressful. Any other sales reps out there? It's very stressful. The money, the money is what's good. That's the good part of it, but it's very, very stressful. And I'd prefer a little less stress in my life, especially for work. I think eventually I'll have some type of business of my own. That's my goal. Like I said, I'm more focused now than ever, because I think when I sit back, the pandemic really helped with that. Like when I sat back and I'm like, I'm working from home and I'm doing 10-hour days and I get off and then I can barely like function for myself. I was like, God, you've been doing this a long time, girl. What? It took the pandemic because when you're at work and you're in that environment and everyone's hustling and bustling, it's just the day to day, and you're in at 9 and you're leaving at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and you're not even really thinking about it. You're just like on auto. But being in this pandemic, and I feel like there was no mistakes. You understand? God put me right in this space and time for me to say, wait a minute, how much longer you want to do these hours? You know what I'm saying? And I always say, God got money in many places. That's how people all the time. He did it here, he can do it somewhere else where I can have more of my life back, okay? Because you literally are just so sucked into the work. It's competitive, it's high pressure, and it's every day. And sometimes, you know, like I said, I just worked this past Saturday. So it's you know, that's what I do. That's what I do. It's really weird. The reason why I created my channel, I'm trying to think. I think I was like, I've always been on YouTube. I actually have a music channel. It's called Candy's Music Selection. So I'll try to link that. So that's what I was on here doing initially. My music, not my music. It's like music that I like, and I post my music. And I, you know, started seeing these hauls and stuff. I'm like, well, I ain't gonna criticize anyone personally, but girl, just better than that. What? What's going on here? So I was like, you know what? Wait a minute. And then I kept seeing more and more and more. And I was just like, I can really show people, because people are always, I kid you not, for as long as I've been working, always complimenting me on my dress, on my attire, all the time. And then they always like crack up because they know me. I don't like to spend a lot of money on clothes. I like clothes. I mean, you know, I have expensive stuff, but I'm a smart shopper. And that's the whole thing. And somebody commented something on the one of the rainbow videos, like, I guess they don't wear rainbow. You know what I mean? Listen, this is what's so crazy, right? It's not that I can only afford rainbow. It's just where I prefer to shop. And I look cute. I'm sorry. This dress that I have on now, let me just stand up so I can show y'all a little bit of this dress. This dress that I have on, this dress I got from a thrift store. Okay? I got this dress from a thrift store. And I got this dress like 3 years ago from a thrift store. Okay? Now, at my work, I could wear something like this, you know what I mean? Because we were like in a call center environment when I was in customer service, and people were just like floored, like, oh my God, the dress is so pretty, so beautiful. Girl probably paid like $10 for the dress. Okay, this is how I've been. This is just who I am. So I know when people watch the channel, like, oh, maybe she's always in rainbow. I don't have to be in rainbow. I can be in Lord and CLR, and I grew up in Macy's, and only, you know, I can be anywhere I want to be. But I'm really like that. Like, if I could stretch that dollar and get me more stuff and still look cute, that's who we dealing with here. So then y'all, this is who we dealing with here. Not saying y'all ain't gonna get a little pricey haul one day. You gonna get pricey haul. I'm gonna throw some pricey hauls in here. But for the most part, you know, I like to spend wisely, and I like to dress, and I like lots of clothes. So, you know, here's the channel for that, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all today, when I was going into a store, and I wore, if you saw that little Sunday check-in video, I had that 2-piece set on from Rainbow. This lady, it was this older white lady, and she looked like she might have been like a 3X, 4X. Honey, she rolled that window down. She said, oh my goodness, where did you get that from? And Rainbow was in that same shopping center. I said, that Rainbow right there. And I said, guess what? And it was $7. She said, oh, I have to head over there right now. So I'm telling you, this happens to me all the time. She probably thought I spent $25, $30 on the outfit. Girl, I spent $7, and the rainbow that I got it from happens to be right up there. Okay, so that's what I'm used to getting. So I'm not I like designer stuff. I like nice bags. I like nice shoes and stuff like that. But at the end of the table, I just know how to do it. I know how to thrift. I know how y'all see my thrift videos. I'm gonna find me some good stuff. Okay, that's that. Let's see what else. I can cook, okay, and I can bake from scratch. I'm one of those people. I do know how to cook. I like dining out though. I mean, I'm not gonna front. Listen, I like some fine dining, baby. Okay, I like me a nice meal, nice drink, dessert, full course meal. I like dining out. If I could dine out, honestly, out of a 7-day week, the girl can dine out like at least three nights. I'm fine with that. I don't have a problem with that. I know how to cook, but it's something about being served, and I might need me a man that can chop it up in the kitchen. Is what I'm trying to say. I might need that because even though I know how to cook, I don't want to cook every night, and I do cook a lot. My favorite desserts are banana pudding and sweet potato pie, baby. Oh yes. Favorite, hands down. My favorite ice cream is vanilla Swiss almond and by Haagen-Dazs. I don't think there's any ice cream better. I don't care what no one says. And my favorite cheesecake is from Junior's in Brooklyn. People need to stop. They don't try to bring me this cheesecake, that cheesecake, trying to tell me, honey, no. I don't eat strawberries like that, but I eat that strawberry cheesecake, and it has to have the graham cracker crumb on the bottom. I remember I went there once, honey. It was just busy and it was late, and I got my cheesecake and I came home and didn't have any graham cracker crust on the bottom. I almost lost it. Listen, we're gonna be foodie here. We're gonna be a foodie. We're gonna listen. I want it all. Okay. So yeah, I know how to cook, and I bake from scratch. I make my cakes from scratch and all that stuff. Let's see what else. My background. So my parents are from down south. My history, and I don't usually really say this because every person swears that they have Native American Indian in them, right? But that I do on both sides, on my dad's side and on my mother's side, and that's just that. I just leave it. I don't get into like everybody want to be something else. I'm black, but I do have that, and you can see in the features in my grandmother and on my dad's side. You can see that, but you know what I mean. I don't even get into it. But that's my background. Some people are like, I don't know. They think like because I'm dark skinned and I have smooth skin, I'm just automatically West Indian. I used to always ask, especially in Brooklyn, they're like, "Where you from? You Trini? You this that?" No, I'm just American, boo. I can't be American. I can't have smooth dark skin. I'm just American. Okay. But anyway. I always find that funny that people just always automatically assume I'm something else. Like I don't know. That's just all I am. The only thing I'm sure if you go down the line, there's probably a bunch of stuff in my family. Okay, especially now, everybody's like mixed in my family. I mean, there's a lot going on in my family right now. But for me, my makeup, that's what my makeup is. Let me see what else. I think y'all know I like to dress. You know, I'm only 5'5". I'm only 5'5". Let me see. I don't know. I'm a cool person. I feed off of energy though. I'm one of those people like I feel energy before you even speak. And if your energy is off, then everything else is gonna be off. So I'm one of those people. Like energy, I'm big on that. And energy doesn't lie. So that's why women, if something in your gut is like, ugh, listen to it. if you're feeling it for a reason. And I'm not just talking about men, because every time like a female gives advice, everyone thinks it's for a relationship. You got relationships at work, you got relationships with friends and family. It's not just with the opposite sex, okay? You know, some people you just gotta, it's okay to grow out of people, okay? And grow away from people and love people from a distance. I hope this is the year that everyone chooses themselves first. My grandmother tried to teach me that when she was still here, because I was a little more selfless a decade ago. But no, you gotta be a little selfish, and you have to make yourself a priority. It's a must. It's a must. It's a must. I never really, she always told me that, but I used to be like, oh, I don't want to seem like I'm being selfish, and you can't keep putting people first and expect yourself to get ahead. So if anyone's doing that, any pleasing people, trying to please the world, that's not your role here, okay? That is not your role here. Invest in yourself, pamper yourself. I do things, like I do so much for myself that I'm like, this is what I'm saying. If I get into a relationship, you have to be, you bring your son to the table, boo, because I shop for myself. I pay my bills. If I want to go somewhere, I can go. So I'm not going to have anyone that doesn't add to my quality of life and make me happy. So that's that. That's a little bit about me. That's a little bit about me. That's who you are seeing on this video on a daily basis. Not daily, weekly basis, I should say. This is who I am. So you get what you see. I mean, really. Am I all smiles every day and night? No. Like I said, my job is stressful. Single mom, I got stuff going on, but I found ways to balance it out. I know when I need to shut down and stop communication with the outside. I know I used to do that before and I stopped, but no, you gotta like know when, like, okay, I need a mental break and I need to chill. And that's what I'm going to do. And I don't care who invites me where, who wants to talk about what. I'm very territorial with my time now. I used to be more flexible. I'm just not that flexible anymore. I'm doing what I want to do when I want to do it. And if I don't feel like doing something, like, you got to get out of that guilt of telling people no. No, I just don't, nah, not today. And go on about your business, even if you're going to do something else, okay? That's your business. So my message here at the end is everyone needs to start practicing more self-love, making yourself a priority. I've done that and it's changed my entire life. It has changed my entire life. So if you're in a job that's killing you, a relationship that's about to just make you lose it, this is your what do they say? Not clue. What is the term that they use? Goodness gracious, it's late. I can't think of the word that I wanted to use. This is your hint, whatever. This is your signal that even if you can't do it tomorrow, just work on it. Just every day you wake up, just choose yourself. Just choose you. In situations where you don't feel like you're being appreciated, you're not being loved, you're not being respected, just keep choosing you. As you keep choosing you, you're going to see yourself go further and further up. Negativity and negative people and toxic people that used to be in my life, I don't even deal with them. I don't even deal with toxicity. I refuse to deal with it. And I'm just so much happier because of that. If you're toxic, I realize like a lot of toxic people, they remain toxic. For years and years, and that's just who they are. Once they keep showing you that, it's your choice if you're going to stick around. I ain't sticking around for that. I sleep peacefully in a nice, comfortable home. I don't have no drama. I'm not arguing with anyone day and night. Nothing. None of it. I am at peace with my life, okay? So that's that. And you know, again, I thank you all for watching. Now you guys know a little bit more about me, and look forward to more videos. You guys did vote. It's like a split vote on tie-dye and animal print. I mean, I am gonna do both, but I was like, which one y'all want to see more? But it looks like some people like, do both, do tie-dye, do animal print. It's almost like an equal balance. So you'll just have to wait and see when the next video is uploaded as to what I will be presenting to you guys. But I thank you again for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And it's been a pleasure sharing a little bit of myself with you guys. And y'all take care. Peace.